What's happening?
Music at?
Trying to get it back going. I don't know what happened. Take it off live, man.
One of the world's greatest athletes said, if you look good, you feel good. If you feel good, you play good.
We proceed to give you what you need. Get live, motherfucker. As we proceed to give you what you need. Get live, motherfucker.
Let's turn the mics up. Turn the mics up. Yeah, the beat is knocking. We got mics up there. Turn that shit the fuck up. What? Turn it louder. Yeah. Who shot y'all? Separate the weak from the ops.
Ladies and gentlemen, well now welcome to the Ox and Big Panda show. I am the Ox. Heavy stuff today. We'll kick it over to my boy.
I am the Big Panda, Ron Collins. We about to get it cracking. Got a lot to talk about. But first, let's go ahead and jump right into it.
Slap.
Slap. After the spit.
After the spit, ladies and gentlemen.
After the spit.
After the spit. Remember that. Everything else is speculation. We know what we saw. Slap one, punch. Out cold. Does that look like a concerned gentleman, a concerned husband to be to you? No.
Not at all.
No, he's not on his phone calling 911. Does it look like this happened before to me? Yes, it does.
Without a doubt, it has happened before.
Look at that shit. How disrespectful is that? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
He's more worried about the shoes than he is her.
Wow. Wow. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're real concerned, man.
Now.
Right. Because that works. Look at it. Look at it. That's I've seen this video probably 40 times. Each time I look at it, it does not get any better. It is extremely disturbing. I don't see where's the paramedics? Where's the EMTs? Where are they at? Right, she's coming to her senses.
Yo, did he kick her?
What's that, Dre?
Didn't he kick her on the ground or some shit too?
Yeah, he nudged her with his foot. I'm not gonna say it was a punt.
But it was like one of those get your ass up.
Right. Yeah, it was a wake up. Dre, you know what? You're perfect. I'm glad you're here. You have daughters. I don't. What is your take on that, sir?
Me myself, I've been I've never punched a woman myself, and I definitely disagree with punching a woman, regardless of what they do to you. So I feel like I don't know if we can cuss. He's a punk for that. Period.
Nah, he's not a punk.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's a bitch. He's a bitch. He's hard. Like you can't. There's no justification for me to say you a certain size. You squat 300 plus pounds, bitch 300 plus pounds, or you punch a woman like she's a man. Let me punch you, bro. Especially, and I got daughters. That pisses me off. And then you ain't even try to pick her up and say, okay, I'm sorry or nothing. Like he just drug out like she was like a piece of meat, bro. Like nah.
Struck first, ladies and gentlemen. He struck first. He initiated contact with saliva coming from his lips.
Yeah. Nah.
So
hit me. I don't respect guys who women. That means you can't fight a man, bro. Hit me like that. Let's go one on one. You hit a woman? Come on, man. Didn't even care. She could have died on the elevator. Hit her head on the rail. Like, come on, man.
He didn't pick up the phone and call EMTs.
He didn't pick her up.
It honestly looked like a routine argument that they had because the way that took place, he wasn't really fighting back.
Not at all.
She wasn't fighting like she was a woman fighting for her life. It was some routine shit, which would make.
That's probably why she defended. That's probably why she defended him.
Right, because to me it happens all the time. That one and done bullshit. Get that out of the door. That's bullshit.
Yeah. This definitely wasn't the first time. The reason that being, I mean, if it was, he would be more concerned about her, trying to make sure she was okay, not standing over the chick to see, hey man, get up. Well, we don't know what he's saying.
Right.
He wouldn't have been worried about those flip flops in the elevator.
Right.
He's worried about his fiance at the time, now wife.
That's a great point. It was like a routine, like they always get in fights.
Like this is what the fuck happens. They swing on each other. It's like, I love you, babe. It's my right. You know what I mean? Like
that's not funny, but it's funny.
That shit's insane, man.
Right.
Look. What happened to him? And Jerome, I know you coming in after this. What happened to him is it is something bigger. I don't know if he grew up like that. I mean, we're gonna get into that later. How you and I and countless other people have grown up in their household and witnessed acts like that and worse. There's zero excuse for that, and I don't give a shit. Yo, if you're in the contingency of people running their mouth about we don't know what she said to him, get the fuck out of here, because that's bullshit. I've had women say some of the most crazy, disgusting things to me, try to run me over with their vehicle, and other ridiculous things. And I didn't think twice about striking one of them. I am a 228-pound man. I guarantee you, if I haul off and connect with your chin, it looks something like that.
Yeah, it's unbelievable that people can sit here and say the NFL is being too harsh on this man. Now, I'm going on the fact that Roger Goodell didn't see the whole video. I'm going on the fact that Roger Goodell just saw him carrying her out of the elevator. What at the time was, she was supposedly, they were drunk. She was passed out because of that.
Right.
Later it came out, of course it was spousal abuse, and so they suspended him 2 weeks. Everybody thought that he was being too lenient on him for the 2 weeks. Then they said, well, next time, if anybody ever does it, 6 weeks, yada, 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 or a lifetime ban. Well, after seeing this, I definitely understand why they suspended him indefinitely, and I also see why the Baltimore Ravens let him go. It's a distraction not only to the team, it's a distraction to the NFL, it's a distraction on his life. They weren't harsh at all. They should have. Definitely did the right thing in my mind. If you disagree with it, you disagree with it. It definitely wasn't unharshable at all. It definitely got what he deserved. You know, a couple months ago, Jay-Z and Solange and Beyonce were in the elevator. Solange attacked Jay-Z. Jay-Z attacked him. Jay-Z being the man that he is, common sense knows, well, I know who I am. I'm in the spotlight. I know better. I'm not saying that Ray Rice isn't smart. I'm just saying that was definitely not a smart move, dumbest move he's probably ever made in his lifetime. What's your thoughts going on, Sam?
I'm having a hard time. You know what? And I'm not trying to come off as some high and mighty guy that's never done anything disrespectful to a woman. Because I'll be honest with you, I have. And I'm not specifically saying words, but I'm saying actions. And I'm man enough to admit that. And by disrespectful, I mean blatantly cheating on them in front of their face. Doing whatever. Just disrespectful. I've done that, and I take ownership of that. Chad Johnson, Ocho Cinco, I follow him on Twitter. A very personable guy, and is extremely contrite about what he did. And he's out front. He's been out front with what happened, saying, I had an issue. I did this. Forgive me. Somebody actually tweeted him, "You're quiet, Ocho," and he was like, "The fuck you want me to say? I messed up too." That's real shit, because he did. But there's no video of that. All we saw is what that thought, Evelyn Lozada, league hoe, it is what it is, I said it. Whatever happened between them. I don't know. We saw the outcome. We saw the big ass bruise on her forehead. Headbutt over a condom receipt. But he's out in front. He said he's condemning all of that. But I mean, what I really mean to say to people is, when you take into account that Ray Rice, his fiance, is now his wife, maybe she has issues she has to come to grips with. Because what woman in her right mind enjoys getting their ass kicked? Because that was an ass kicking, people. Whenever you get, I don't know if you ever been knocked out. I've never been knocked out, but I'm sure it's not enjoyable. I hear you wake up with headaches and things of that nature. She really wasn't even bruised up after he hit her. Maybe she doesn't bruise easy. We don't know what they do in their private life.
Body heal.
I don't want to go on a tangent about. I'm more disappointed. I'm extremely disappointed in NFL. I'm mad at Roger Goodell for even making a ruling on it to begin with. If you didn't know what the fuck happened, you come off looking like an asshole right now. Now you have to go back and punish him again. I'm real interested to see what goes on in with the 49ers with that situation. I can tell you right now, because of Ray Rice, hey, the dude for the 49ers better collect these next 2 or 3 game checks.
He better hope to God there's no video. He better hope that there's no huge evidence on that he doesn't get convicted.
Right.
Because he'll be out of there also.
They're gonna hit him in the head. They're gonna hit him with the book. Now, for all of you people out there bringing up Michael Vick, Ben Roethlisberger, and all these and Ray Lewis and all these other past instances, do not put Ray Caruth. He killed his pregnant baby mom, and the baby now a teenager has mental issues. Do not put him in that same category. Do not put him in the category with Aaron Hernandez. Those are murderers.
I got a point to what you were saying, Sam.
Go ahead.
One of my
They're
points
trying to
is
put them in all these categories that don't fit. Show me the video of Ben Roethlisberger supposedly slipping the Mickey in somebody's drink, supposedly raping somebody.
Show me that.
Show me that video, please.
That was the point I was going to bring up. That was the point I was going to
If you
bring
want
up.
to compare those two, show me the video. Show me the video of Chris Brown beating up Rihanna, not the photographs. Show me the video.
Video is totally different from hearing about it. When you see an actual video, that makes it more real when you see the video.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And my other point I was saying, you were saying Jay-Z in the elevator. He knew right then not to do nothing. I've personally been in a domestic. I didn't hit the girl, but, you know, girls will push you to your limit.
Right.
And
they know the limits.
They know the limits, and they know I was dating this girl, man, and she knew exactly what to say to get me, you know, pissed off.
Right.
And at that exact moment, dog, I bullshit you not. My whole life flashed from my eyes. I thought about my kids. I thought about my job, and I just left. Because I was like, yo, if I hit this chick, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? He could do the same thing. You can't tell me he didn't think about that. Jay-Z did that. In the split second, he knew, hey, I'm the biggest entertainer in the world. Hey, my life can get turned over in this 1 second.
Right.
I ain't do nothing. He could do the same thing. So he had no excuse on what he did. He can say, oh, I was drunk. Nah, fuck that. All of us know we've been drunk.
Right.
Period. You know what I'm saying? I've been stupid drunk and still know what the hell I'm doing. I probably can't, you know what I'm saying? Come on. Like this, you know what I mean? And like I said, the video makes it worse. When you actually see the incident, come on, man. That's just pissing me off even more. And even worse that I have daughters. And where's her daddy? You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Where's her daddy?
You know what? You bring up extremely poignant points. Let's be honest. I heard somebody bring up Ben Roethlisberger because, you know, to me, rape is one of the more, if not the most egregious thing you can do. To violate somebody, a man or a woman. Somebody brought up Ben Roethlisberger in conversation about Ray Rice and how he's playing, how he was only suspended for 10 games and Ray got suspended for hitting 2 of his wife. Look, first of all, Ben Roethlisberger was never convicted of rape. Neither was Kobe Bryant. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. The athlete that you know that was convicted was Mike Tyson, and he served 3 years in prison for that offense. I'm going to say he was convicted, yes. Do we believe that shit happened? No, we don't. Now, ladies, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that all women lie, and that's not what I'm saying. But the young lady that visited Mike Tyson didn't come to his hotel room to Caesar's Palace at 3 in the morning for no goddamn milk and cookies.
They wasn't going for pillow talk. First off, Mike can't talk that way.
No, they weren't going to go to share, Aristotle, quotes. So anyway, my whole point is, I don't condone women playing the victim, but in this case, looking physically stalled was really hard to see. Don't compare him to any other athlete because this is a whole different situation. We have the visual evidence of what took place. And he actually spit in her face. You reserve spitting for your hated enemy, not your fiance.
Yeah. Total disrespect. Total disrespect.
If she would have picked up any item around there, some banister or a fire extinguisher or something, in that casino hit him with it, she would have been in her goddamn. I would have said, "Go hit that, hit him, because he spit on you." That's disrespectful, man.
That's the most disrespectful thing you can do to somebody, spit on
Yeah.
them. People say that he threw the first lick. She threw the first lick. Nah, she didn't attack him. He attacked her.
Right.
Spitting on her.
It doesn't matter though. It doesn't matter.
I'm sorry.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if she threw the first punch or not.
I'm not saying I condone it. I'm just saying people, I don't think they're really watching the video. They saw the backhand slap. Mm-hmm. I don't think they realized that he spit on her first.
Right.
And not once. He spit on her twice. And hit her twice. And and again, you know, I have no sympathy or empathy. I don't empathize for neither one of them at all.
So, I don't mean to cut you off. Where in saying that, where do we go from here? As far as, I've never been a fan of Ray Rice, really, of the Ravens as a whole. Dug their defense back in the early 2000s just because of Ray Lewis. But, where does the league go from here? Because if Roger Goodell, see, Harvey from TMZ is saying that the NFL turned the evidence away. They knew about it. They knew about the whole damn tape, and they didn't want it. Is that more egregious than watching the tape to you and not doing anything about it?
Yeah, if Roger, Mr. Goodell, if he saw that video, not only does Ray Rice need to be out the league, Goodell needs to resign as well.
ASAP.
He needs to go ahead and pack up the bags and be out of there. There's no reason to even still be a part of the NFL at all if he saw the whole video. I saw a statement on a website where he promises, he guarantees,
right,
he didn't see any of that video. All he saw was him dragging her out.
Right.
Now, the funny thing is, real quick, and I don't know what this is. It's just a mystery to me. I don't understand. This casino was a huge casino. It was so big. Beyonce opened the casino the day that it started. Beyonce.
Hold on, Jay. I'm gonna throw a nugget in there. I'm gonna let you continue. Atlantic City is the East Coast version of Vegas. If you don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it is a big damn deal.
Yeah. It's huge. It's huge. So the casino all of a sudden got shut down. Who shut the casino down and why? Some people are saying the NFL did because they didn't want the video to leak out.
Well, that casino is closing, bro.
Say again?
That casino is closing. They're not making no money, so they was already on the verge of closing.
All right, so they're in debt and they owe money, so they're closing. Mm-hmm. All right. You know what, Jay? What's crazy is think about. Let's think, ladies and gentlemen. Think of Roger Goodell as a CEO of a company. Okay. Now, very rarely are you at your local job, wherever the hell you work. If you get fired, it's never your CEO that does it. It's always your boss.
That was gonna be my point.
It ain't even your boss's boss. It ain't even your boss's boss's boss. And damn sure it never even gets to the CEO. He don't even know who you are. Roger Goodell is the CEO of a company, and he knows all of his employees. Okay? So, setting the stage, whenever something like this happens, you mean to tell me that the NFL did not do their due diligence to get all of the information possible before he said ruling on anything? Right. That is bullshit. At your local job, wherever you work, ladies and gentlemen, if you get suspended from work, let off work for 2 days without pay or whatever, they have indisputable evidence about what you did or did not do before they made that ruling. It wasn't she said and he said and I'm speculating. No, they have indisputable evidence, whether it be time card fraud or you stealing from the register or whatever the hell it is. They have that evidence. Roger Goodell did not have, or if he, this is our point. If he had all the evidence, why did he make that ruling of 2-game suspension anyway? And secondly, if he didn't, then why did he make a ruling at all?
Overman said something on ESPN, man, and which I agree with. He said that not only should Goodell be gone, everybody who knew about it, which you're talking about the VP of NFL, the legal counsel of the NFL, and the front office of the Ravens should be gone because they knew about it. And he was talking about the district attorneys, the state judges, everybody who knew about this before the ruling should be gone because they had it. There's no way in the world you could tell me $1 billion company didn't know and then had that tape. What else do you think happened in the elevator?
Hey, you know what? Exactly. Let me be clear. Harvey Levenstein from TMZ is a lawyer.
A lawyer.
Over 35 years.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't think he has his ducks in a row, you stand there mistaken.
The NFL can't touch Harvey, dog. I mean, that's ridiculous for people to even think that the NFL is going to get Harvey Levin. Harvey's been doing this way longer than Roger Goodell has even thought about.
How do you think he got the website, TMZ? I mean, you know, it's all legalized. He know what he's doing.
And think about it like this. To have user content on a daily basis on TMZ, you have to have connections. You have to be connected to different people and organizations. Harvey, now, this is where, I mean, now look, I'm not going to lie, man. The video of that was shown ad nauseum yesterday, even today. It was shown time and time again. The Rices are talking about a wound reopened.
Like,
it's only because you're embarrassed as you're saying this. Ray Rice, your black ass did not come out and say, you did not look so contrite and so bent that you did this. Like, he didn't look like a sorry man to me. You sitting there talking about family counseling and all this. No. You should have came out and said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to dismiss myself from team and team activities.
No, he let a PR person write that apology for him.
Right, until I get myself together, because I clearly have issues.
Exactly. This happened back in when
February 15th.
Right. So my mind wouldn't even been on football, knowing that this video may leak. We need to sit down, talk, counsel. We need to get this right so people understand what we're trying to do to make sure that we're on the same page again and that we are right and healthy. Training camp should have been missed. He shouldn't have even thought about it. Like you said, he should have dismissed himself from the organization.
Right.
If he was concerned, if he cared anything at all about his life, his livelihood, his wife, fiance, family, just period.
Or if he had a good team, they would have been did that just in case his tape came out. You could have came and said, "Hey,
but Dre, did he lie to his teammates?"
Yeah, that's the thing. I believe he lied to him. I believe that he told him, "Oh man, she was drunk coming out the elevator. That she was just knocked out, from being drunk."
Here's my thing. Even with that, if she's drunk and that's your wife, bro, I'm picking my wife up and getting her to the car.
Yeah.
No.
Like,
No. Rewind.
you're not even doing that to your wife.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have practiced MMA over 2+ years. I'm telling you right now, if I knock somebody out, they need medical attention. Not me taking them to my vehicle and doing some fucking home remedy and hoping that they don't have a concussion or something of that nature. He knocked his woman cold the fuck out. Then proceeded to yo, I have bounced in clubs. I have seen some shit. People get hit with bottles, stools, all sort of things. Anytime somebody was leaking or concussed, the EMTs were called. Period. Let alone your woman. But see, that's the whole thing, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you're not getting, is that
Here.
Exactly.
He didn't care. He was heartless.
Exactly.
If a football player, for those who haven't even seen it in the club, if a football player gets knocked out on the field, the EMT come out.
Right.
The whole staff comes out.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, he's just a heartless ass dude. I mean, again, Ray Rice, you a bitch to me. That's what it is.
And look, if you're watching the rebroadcast, and I hope you do, if you're not watching this live, let me be the first to say, if you don't agree with this, you don't have to, man. This is all debate. It's not even like we're debating. We haven't even went over the NFL games for this past week. This means a lot to me, and we felt it needed to be discussed. Obviously, everybody's discussing it. Why not us? Um, I think I'm more disappointed with the women that are like, they see pictures of Ray Rice and his girl together, and like, oh, I feel sorry for them. And I'm like, the fuck is you talking about? You feel sorry for who? Like, they're in the public eye. Ray Rice is a veteran in the league. He knows the ins and outs of what to do and what not to do. Now, I feel sorry for her. I feel sorry for her to the extent that she didn't have the sense enough to leave this fool. That's what I feel sorry about.
Yeah. I feel sorry.
Beeping.
All right, we lost the Panda. What's going on, Kurt?
Oh, what's up, man? Just chilling.
What's your take, fam? Give me something, man.
Man, y'all touched on pretty much all my little old points, man. I was last night looking at the games and just thinking, man, how a $1 billion company don't get the take, but TMZ get it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, then when he came out, he was like, well, we wanted to make sure before we ruled we had all the evidence. So that's why we came to the conclusion of 2 games. So now all of a sudden you saying you didn't have it. So which one is the lie and which one is the truth?
Right.
Yeah.
Bro,
I'm so ready for them to get caught.
And then what furthermore, the fact of her Instagram post, to me, I don't know, it's just all, like I said, this whole situation is jacked up, man, because now she's coming out talking about how the media's fault and we have to relive it. Now, you mean to tell me that he knocked you out to sleep and you don't think about that over and over? Like you hadn't thought about it since then?
Here's my point on that, Kurt. Like, that's what they were saying earlier. What they mentioned was that this can't be the first time because she's standing by her husband. Period. She's standing by her husband. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I have mixed feelings about that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people stay in abusive relationships, right? You know what I mean? But this can't be the first time this happened because she's like, yo, okay, whatever. We still get married. You know what I mean? It's like it's nothing to her, bro. And that's what the point of, you know, they said earlier, like, this has to not be the first time this happened because she's just like, leave us alone, we're gonna do us.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I can't really feel sorry for her when she's like, she's gonna keep herself in that situation. You see what I'm saying? Like, a lot of the badder women don't know nothing outside that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't want to leave. They feel like they can't leave without, you know what I mean? You can't leave. So I don't know. So I can't say I'm for her. I can't say I'm against her. I mean, you know, if she wants to stay, that's her. That's her husband. Cool.
Hey, you know, not to disclose any names, but us group of gentlemen know a young lady we went to school with. Domestic violence took her life. My wife knows somebody she went to school with. Domestic violence took her life. She was killed in front of her kids. Shot to death. You also have mental abuse. Abuse is not just physical.
Right.
He clearly has mind control over her. That's clear. There's no way in hell. Let me tell you something. I used to think my game was pretty damn strong. There's no way in hell I'm gonna get a chick to marry me after I damn near knocked their head through the side of an elevator.
Yeah. So she got something going on in her head that she just, you know, she's insecure somewhere.
So, ladies, if you want to get mad about us saying, look, we are telling the truth, and if you have issues within you, then seek help for them. You know, job bless you for that.
It's not just mental issues. What it is also, she's like any of these other thoughts, man. That money game, man.
Well, that was a point brought up, but he just signed that big contract, right?
Right.
So I mean, he got bread. I mean, I guess he got more than us. But I mean, how long had they been together? Was it when they got to the NFL? Or she was down before.
Yeah,
That was my question.
She doesn't strike me as a thought. For the simple fact,
look at her. I mean, that'd be funny. I mean, she's not an ugly girl, but you know, what I mean, she ain't one of them chicks that most of these cats be chasing after.
She's basic. She's not one of these IG, one of these Instagram thoughts, with all this ass, and she's not one of those.
Yeah, she's basic.
I still believe it's money. That's what she first thing she said was when she came on Instagram, her little statement, she was basically saying, why did the media mess us up? Now my husband has no job. She's more worried about the money, more worried about the media than themselves.
Well, understand this, Jerome. I'm gonna say this. I came fairly close, like on the cusp of doing had I moved left instead of right, I feel like I could have been in the NFL or been in the Canadian or done the UFC. She's going to be asked every day she walks out of the house about this. Now that that's come out, what else do you want us? Her life is ruined for the next however long the news cycle is going to be. So she is correct in that she is correct.
Yeah, her life ruined because she decided to say yes.
No. Her life is ruined because after the first time he slapped her or punched her or whatever, any sign of abuse, she didn't leave.
Yeah. Well, let's move on. 45 minutes into this. Let's move on, man. We get another story broke about the Atlanta Hawks. Did you see that? The email, the infamous email.
Right.
What's your thoughts on that? The same as basically what your man in LA did. Basically the same kind of comments, but his is stating that white people support better than the any other.
His Rick Barry's comments come off as more ignorant than malicious. I don't see where there's a history. Stephen A. Smith said this morning, from his insiders, that there was really no history of him doing racist things. With Donald Sterling, there was a history. That goes back 25 years of him doing ridiculous, nitpicking stuff in the greater LA area that could be deemed as racist. I need to hear what he has to say about it. I'd like to hear his view on it.
Sterling?
Because Donald Sterling was unrepentant. He came out and was being really defiant about it, actually. So I'd like to hear his point of view on it, what he meant by it. But to be quite honest with you, I don't care because it's Atlanta Hawks. Whatever. Atlanta, lovely city, shitty basketball team. Who cares? I wasn't even really tripping on the. I didn't find it as egregious as a lot of people did. And trust me, if you know me, I can find race in anything. No.
I got a point to that. My real quick, I posted something earlier today, and I'm actually getting tired of the apologies, man. Because then they fake. You know what I mean? Like, what you say is what you say, and you mean that.
Right.
If you be true, be honest, man. And I told this my white buddy there at work. I said, I feel like everybody has a little bit of racism in them. You may not come out and say it or whatever, but everybody has a little bit of something. I got a white partner who may say something to me, but I'm not gonna call you a racist. You see what I'm saying? So what they said in the email, it didn't really affect me either. But don't come out and apologize. Get your PR team to build you up some apologize when you really don't mean it. Because what you said in the email is what you meant. I'd rather you say, hey, I said it. It is what it is. If you find me, cool. I'm still not gonna say you're a racist. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy to me. So that's what I'm like. I'm tired of fake apologies and you meant it. You know what I mean? Keep it moving.
Greg, can I put it like this? would you fellas be comfortable with me saying everybody has prejudices towards certain actions in certain races instead of them being racist?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Everybody does. Everybody does.
I agree with
Yeah,
you
like
on that. Everybody.
I got prejudice with my own people, so I mean, you know what I mean?
I mean, how many times have I said cooning?
Yeah. So it's just,
I'm gonna keep it 100. I mean, I'm one of the first.
yeah. So,
But
but I mean, I ain't mean to cut you off. I just wanted to say that. You know what I mean? Just keep it real, man. You know what I mean?
Jerome, please speak, Mr. Panda, because your video is not being shown, but your audio is on.
my video's not being showed. My audio's on. I don't know. I'm having technical difficulties over here.
We're having technical difficulties. The Panda is here.
I don't know what's going on ever since.
Let's like you said, let's switch gears, man, because this topic can take so many avenues, and it'll go on for the next couple of days. First of all,
Can you see me yet? Let me ask that question.
I can see you from my phone.
Turn those volumes down.
Who? Mine?
TJ, what's going on, fella?
What's up, everybody?
What's
What's up,
going
TJ?
on?
What's up?
And that country accent is heavy.
So, what about these games from Monday night, man? Monday night.
I'm gonna go shoot an elk right now. Yo, look, the NFC East quarterbacks led the NFL in interceptions this week. Romo led that charge with 3. So you know what? Jerome, say something about this, please, because you are a staunch Tony Romo supporter. Say something. Okay, Jerome Collins is having technical difficulties, so I'll say it for you. He is the reason we lost the game. End of story. Eli Manning threw them out of the game yesterday. Yeah, Megatron had a lot to do with it. On the other end, yeah. By the way, Des Bryant, you can't carry Calvin Johnson's jockstrap. That dude is a man amongst boys. Period. He is a beast. You are not. You are a star. You're not a superstar, though. You're not a superstar.
That's tough, bro. That's a tough one.
Why? Don't be a homer. Don't be a homer. Be objective.
No. I'm gonna give Dez make plays, bro. I mean, you can't really say Dez don't make plays. You know what I mean? Calvin made unbelievable plays. Dez got some plays though, bro. You can't. I mean,
Real quick. What are we discussing? I'm back on. I don't know. Can y'all see me at all or no?
I see you.
Sam?
No, I can't see.
What's going
I see you.
Yeah, I see.
Anyhow, well, I missed what are we discussing right now? I'm sorry, man. I don't know.
We're talking about. We were just combing. I asked you to defend Romo because I know you like to do that.
Yeah, I'm a homosexual. So.
Pause. So defend his 3 picks.
It's simple. I mean, it's not hard to defend. Hadn't played in 6 months, man. Didn't get any preseason time. Didn't get any, I'm not saying that's an excuse. The reason is he should have been out there practicing. If he's healthy enough to start, you need to be out there practicing. You don't need to be skipping practices. You got to get used to the speed of the game. You got to still be able to make sure you can see the eye on the field. It's a different level of ball playing when you have preseason versus regular season. That's exactly what it is.
Bullshit.
It's not bullshit. It is what it is. Dre, let's say this. Sam, you say you do MMA. If you haven't done MMA if you haven't trained like you're supposed to in 6 months, you go out here and fight a top-notch fighter, but you haven't done the training you're supposed to do, the practicing you're supposed to do. Are you going to be out there at your best when you go out there and fight?
No. No, I'm not. Jerome, you're muted right now for some reason.
Unmute yourself, bro.
Yeah, Dre, you mute me.
Okay.
My bad. I was trying to unmute myself. My bad.
Okay.
It's like this, Dre. If you don't go play. I know you play basketball quite often, but if you don't go out there and play in 6 months, you have surgery to your ankle or to your knee, to your arm, shoulder. You don't go out there and play for 6 months. Are you going to be out there and dribble like you normally do and all this?
I give you the rust, bro. I give you the rust.
Yes or no? Yes or no? This is a yes or no question right here.
No, you're not going to be like that.
Is it going to feel funny when you dribble that ball for the first time and you haven't done it in 6 months?
Yeah, but it's still natural to you, though.
It's natural to him, too. He made some good plays, but he made 3 crucial interceptions simply because.
But I would give you that point, Jerome, if the interceptions were like one-on-one and the coverage wasn't. He threw it to triple, quadruple coverage. I mean, come on.
That goes back from being able to see the field that you haven't been seeing in 6 months.
Bullshit.
That as well. It's not bullshit. It is what it is. Muscle memory. There's a reason why it's called muscle memory.
Muscle memory is for you throwing accuracy, not vision.
Your brain
Man, them rookie mistakes was making.
part of the muscle as well. Your eyeballs are part of the muscle. It all go with each other.
But come on, man. Like, I'm not an NFL quarterback. You know what I'm saying? I know not to throw between 3 people. You feel like if I'm hooping, you said you take it back to basketball. Like, I know if they're running a 2-3 zone and they're stacking the zone, I'm not throwing the ball to the middle. Like, that ain't hard to remember. You see what I'm saying?
Can I say something real quick? 49ers, top 5 fucking defense in the league. You do, even without Dante Hittner, who moved on to Cleveland, who knows why, probably some money issue. Be clear, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Look, Jerome, Peyton Manning had the same damn surgery. Came back, he didn't go in the first damn game.
Who did he play his first game?
Who gives a shit?
Okay, it means a lot.
He did not throw. He did not throw.
That means a lot.
Peyton did not throw into triple coverage 3 damn times, dog. At all.
I mean, you're upset right now with the Cowboys, so you're not being a realist right now.
No, you're not being a realist. You sit here. You made dude. You might as well have made Tony Romo's bed and said, "It's okay, son. You'll have a better one next week." You know what I mean? No, look.
And he might. And if he comes down
to that point,
touchdowns. If he comes down to those 5 touchdowns and no picks, then what are y'all gonna say?
Then he's good.
Hey, I'm gonna get on you right now. That's what the point I was making for you, Jerome. Like, I've never been a Romo hater because our defense is trash too. Let's be all the way real. They playing like people are just wide open, like it's Pee Wee football against our defense. But you can't turn the ball over that many times and expect to win the game. Like, we fumbled the first drive, 3 interceptions, and our defense can't cover for shit. You know what I'm saying? I say that our defense is trash. So I'm not blaming everything on Romo, but come on, man. Like, you gotta help us put us in. Because we still, honestly, if we went through 3 interceptions, we probably still could have won that game or been in a better position to win the game. You know what I'm saying? Because second half defense was all right. They knocked the rust off. Okay, they're doing a little better, but they couldn't. The deficit was so big. I mean, the Romo throwing interceptions.
Believe the defense was all right, or do you believe that San Francisco changed their style of gameplay after the second half, so we wouldn't get the ball as much?
I think a little both, but I think the defense did step up a little better.
Ain't no little both. They could do what they want to at any given time.
Very true, but you still gotta know that Romo put us in a bad position.
I didn't say he didn't. Not one time y'all heard me say that.
No, but you're defending it.
Yeah, I'm defending. I feel like that's the reason why he made those crucial mistakes is because he hadn't had the time on the field that he properly needed.
Since you like yes or no questions so much, yes or no, is that the reason we lost?
Yes.
So what are we talking about?
Well, y'all asked me why did I you asked me how I felt about his interceptions and why do I feel like he threw those interceptions, and I told you why. Now, at the same time, did that fumble have anything to do with us losing as well?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Believe me, I was going to get to DeMarco. I don't give a shit if he rushed for 270 yards after the fact. You didn't make up. See, here's the thing. You have to score twice to make up
for that one
score.
Yeah. Now, they scored 21 points off of turnovers.
On a better note, the Saints lost. That was awesome. The Giants lost last night. That was awesome.
The who?
And the Redskins lost.
Yeah, and the Patriots lost.
Oh,
much props to Miami Dolphins. I definitely didn't think they were going to win that game.
No, Miami's not intimidated. As a matter of fact, I think if you look it up historically, Brady does not have a good record against the Dolphins, man. So you got to take into account.
What do you think about Megatron, man? How'd he look?
Yeah. Okay. So you missed what I was saying. That was what I was actually saying before you went. The screen went black. Des Bryant can't carry Megatron's jockstrap. Matter of fact, he's not Megatron anymore. I'm gonna call him Galvatron or Omega Supreme. Is what I'm gonna name him. That dude is Randy Moss 2.0. So don't remember Dez last year trying to compare himself. Stop. Do I think Romo's a better quarterback than Matthew Stafford? Yes. So go figure. Megatron is a period. Best receiver in the league, and it ain't even close.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, Calvin Johnson's unlike any others, man. He's the truth, man. So it is what it is.
We got Floyd Mayweather coming up this week.
Oh, don't watch Floyd Mayweather. You support
domestic violence,
spousal abuse.
Right.
Shout out to the guy who put that on the Big Panda Facebook page. I appreciate you even at least commenting on the Facebook.
Yeah, for sure.
Chat. But I definitely don't agree with that Stephen Saunders at all. What you said about that, but again, it is what it is.
The young lady that Floyd had his dispute with changed her story like 3 times.
3 times. Might have been 4 times.
It was a money grab, and she got her money.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. Moving on. Ladies and gentlemen, be real clear. Floyd Mayweather is, no matter how you feel about him and his Hugh Hefner exploits and his spending habits and whatever, be real clear with yourself. Had he really struck her, it would have been a Ray Rice situation.
Yeah. There's a reason why T.I. don't want to fight him.
There's a reason why.
There's a reason why.
Gloves, no gloves, whatever. He wants no part of that. You're talking about somebody that's been punching people in the face for the last 30 years of his life. He knows what he's doing. So moving on from that, the big coon, the #1 coon himself, Adrian Bronner, fought last weekend.
Oh man,
he won his fight. He looked decent in spots. Whenever he decides to put it together and really fight, he could be something special. Until then, he's just another of the long list of people with talent that don't mentally have it. And that's all I got. That's all I have to say about him, man.
Oh, how do you feel about Mayweather getting his first losses coming up next weekend?
That's not going to happen. But Jerome, what you have to understand is he can't lose.
He can lose. He don't.
No. For Floyd Mayweather to lose, he would have to be knocked unconscious.
He'd have to get Ray Rice. I understand that.
Smelling salts and all of that. He means way too much to Vegas. Way too much for fight night. Way too much for gambling. Showtime. He has to go out undefeated. They are touting that. You cannot.
He's in everybody's pockets. That's why.
Yes. Okay. Well, what boxer promoter isn't?
He's all he is a boxing Don King, bro.
What boxing or promoter? He promotes himself.
That's what I said. He's a boxing Don King.
Okay. So my point is, but you're not answering my question. I asked you what promoter, since he's a promoter, is not in everybody's pockets.
My issue is this last fight he had.
No.
The only highlights.
Put out. First of all, I'm gonna interrupt you real quick. Put out a disclaimer and state, let everybody know you hate Mayweather to begin with.
I don't hate Mayweather. I think he's overrated. There's a difference. There's a huge difference.
How? He undefeated.
Is that our producer talking over there?
Yeah. How you overrated and you nobody can beat you?
Give me 1 second here. I'll let you know here in just one moment. All right. Back to what I was getting at. He's overrated because to me, again, you know how I feel about him fighting Pacquiao.
Which is both their fault, by the way.
It is both their faults, but a little bit more somebody else's fault than the others. Again, back to the last fight. Because it's pay-per-view, he's paying Showtime, yada yada yada. The only replays they show is Mayweather's. The only replays of the whole fight they show every round is what Mayweather did to the dude, not what the dude. Mayweather even said it himself, and I quote, that this is the first guy that I feel like has beaten me the first 4 rounds.
Okay.
They didn't. I can't hear you, Dre. Can't hear you, Dre.
Is that why he overrated? Because they keep showing only his highlights?
Let's be real, Jerome. Let's be real. Like, we only buy the fights to watch Mayweather, bro. Nobody's buying these fights to watch Tino, Marquez, Madonna, whatever they call him. Nobody's buying him for that, bro. Like, he sells out.
Very not true, Dre. Very not true. People are these are SA. The guys that are fighting him, their fans are fighting to watch them hopefully knock out Mayweather. Very not true.
That's what I'm saying. But they're watching it for Mayweather. He is the main event, bro. When he fought the redheaded cat, they said it was going to see him.
They're fighting for the belt, so of course they're going to fight. They're going to watch to see if they knock him out. So I mean, that's kind of
right. Everybody watching to see him lose or watching to see him win. He is the fight, bro. Like, I mean, he sells boxing, bro. I mean, what does he want to do? He sells boxing. That's what he does.
Jerome.
The 247, all access, behind the scenes. Nobody watches this to watch old boy drink his piss. They watches him flashing his money, his cars, what he does. He made that, bro. So what do you? I mean, it's hard to be mad at somebody who built a brand, bro. When you see TMT, you know what that is.
Let me jump in real quick, Drake.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I need to say. 50 Cent over the last 3 weeks has been antagonizing Floyd Mayweather with all his antics. Floyd Mayweather, last All Access, had warned $70 billion man Buffett. Game, set, match. Floyd Mayweather.
it's all said and done. Granted, he's flashing the money, flashing this, and 2 years from now he won't have it.
No, that is not true.
He's done boxing.
They invested money.
That is not true. You don't know exactly what actually he is even paying for out of his pocket.
Mm-hmm.
You're making assumptions.
If you do some research on him, though, dog, the guy gives a lot to charity. He has a lot of people that have built companies under his name.
He can't even spell charity. He ain't giving nothing to charity, bro.
Oh, yes,
a lot in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? He gives away millions of dollars. He got all the people that works under him. They got their own companies. If it's boutiques, if it's whatever. Like, I can't really say if he comes up on them guys broke, I'll be surprised. You know what I'm saying? I'll be very surprised. You know?
The guy right now is worth $260 million, and he's gonna do nothing but get richer.
Yeah, and so that's all. So if you live off interest, you still ain't gonna go broke, man. I mean,
But he's overrated, though.
Jerome, if Floyd was concerned about being broke, he'd fight Manny Pacquiao because that'd be the biggest payday of his life.
Yeah.
Why would you do it then?
But he overrated though.
I do agree with you. I feel like he's scared of Pacquiao. He ain't scared of him no more.
Slap both of you, slap yourself.
Come on, man. Common sense. You don't want to get hit like that. That's what it is.
He got hit like that by Maidana.
Come on, man. You believe that? Maidana, he hits harder than Pacquiao?
Hey, is Manny off the steroids?
He's been off steroids.
That was a true statement.
Maybe that's why he hadn't knocked anybody out lately, huh?
Yeah, he took. When was last time? Come on, man. Well, your boy don't knock you.
Pacquiao knocked somebody out.
He got his face on the mat again the last fight.
It wasn't the last fight.
2 fights, it was 3 fights ago. 3 fights ago.
Come on, man.
He was face down, ass up.
Last fight. He beat the shit out of somebody the last fight.
He did get his revenge against Timothy Bradley. I'll admit that.
Beat the shit out of him.
Who?
Timothy Bradley. Yeah, exactly.
That was horrible.
I forgot Mayweather's been fighting top-notch fighters the past 5, 6, 7.
He fought everybody. He's fought everybody. Pacquiao's fought pretty damn much.
I forgot about that. He ain't fought everybody. He ain't fight Pacquiao.
I said he's fought everybody. Pacquiao has fought pretty damn much. Pacquiao ain't fought Canelo Alvarez. Now has he?
He will. You think he won't?
Canelo would knock
Pacquiao fight Bradley, right?
Canelo would knock Pacquiao in the next week.
Shit, come on, man.
He's too strong for that little guy. That little Filipino guy would go back to singing and he'd go back to doing things for Fede Roach. I'm telling you right now, bro. Hey, I love my Filipinos, man, but he wants no part of that red-headed Mexican.
Okay, just like Florida want no part of Pacquiao.
You know what? I'm a laugh.
Why you overrated, Jerome?
Curtis, you're overrated. You're an overrated producer.
That's why you overrated.
I already gave you my reason why he's overrated.
I didn't hear you.
So let me say this. For all the years he's been undefeated, you rate him overrated because of one fight?
Yeah.
That he won't do?
Yep.
Yeah. You
Yep.
can't really do that, bro.
Yep.
Like he's been undefeated for 17 years, and you say he's overrated for one fight?
Yep.
So let me
That's
just say,
crazy.
He's the best fighter of all time, Dre?
Nobody said that. Who said that?
I'm asking Dre a question. I'm asking Dre because he's been.
You can't say that. I mean, you got other big names. I mean, you can't say that. I'm just saying, like, come on. I mean, you got the Sugar Rays, you got the Muhammad's, you got the Mike Tysons, you got.
Is he the best fighter of all time, Dre? I'm asking Dre.
No.
He's undefeated for 17 years. Is he the best fighter of all time?
I was asking you. No, he's not the greatest fighter. But I was asking you.
He definitely ain't in my lifetime, homie.
You ain't seen. You ain't seen.
I got a boxing question.
Lewis all the time, man. Come on, man. I'm not new to this, bro.
Who you say?
Come on.
Lennox Lewis.
Did you say Lennox Lewis or Joe Lewis?
Now, come on, man. What were you saying, Dre?
I got a boxing question. It's a
That's
theory.
Go watch the replay and see what I said, Curtis. Go watch the replay and see what I said, Curtis. You said what?
So I got a theory question. Roy Jones in his prime versus Mayweather.
Too big. Oh, you hypothetically speaking.
Yeah. I'm saying Roy Jones. If Roy Jones was right now, he would beat him because he was an entertainer then. He just didn't. It wasn't as big as what Mayweather's making it now. You see what I'm saying? So Roy, then they fought in the same weight class, right? Almost.
Yep. Yeah, they fought twice. Roy beat him controversially back in the 90s. They fought again when Roy was washed up already. His loss was B-Hop avenged his loss against Roy Jones. Let me interject. I'm biased. I think Bernard Hopkins, pound for pound, over the last 25 years, guy's almost 50.
Best fighter that
I mean, look, hypothetically speaking, Roy Jones was the most talented, or Pernell Whitaker.
Sweet Pete.
With the most talent. Because Roy can knock you out with either hand. but Roy wasn't fighting anybody. See, Roy was caught up in this thing where he was fighting at that time in the 90s and in the early 2000s, a bunch of nobodies. Bernard Hopkins put the ass whooping on everybody's favorite Latino fighter, Oscar De La Hoya, and the second favorite Latino fighter, Felix Trinidad. He put the ass whooping on him. B-Hop has had far stiffer competition than Floyd Mayweather has ever had. And I'm sticking to that. Don't ever mention Mike Tyson in the pantheon of great anything. Not. I am a Mike Tyson fan. You guys see my Twitter. I got Mike Tyson as my avatar. I'm a fan of Mike Tyson, of the character of Mike Tyson. He's a character. Mike Tyson came up knocking out tomato cans. When he fought real competition, saw what happened. Next. What else you got, Panda? You still there?
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here.
So you wanna talk about the scores from this past weekend?
We don't have much time. We need to wrap this up, man. It's almost a little over an hour already. We need to go ahead and get on to this weekend coming up. What you got?
For this upcoming week or last weekend?
For this week up right now. What's your Thursday night? We got Baltimore, Pittsburgh.
I got Pittsburgh.
I got Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Let me see what else is going on this whole week. I gotta see. You got the schedule in front of you?
I'm looking for it right now. I'm sorry. Here we go. Yeah, I got it. We have Dolphins, Bills. I have Dolphins.
Dolphins, Bills.
Patriots, Vikings. I have Patriots by demolition. Patriots to score 48 points.
Yeah, I've got Patriots in that one.
Tom Brady don't lose 2 games in a row.
I got Patriots in that. Easy.
Redskins, Jags. I got Jaguars because I hate the Redskins.
Got Jaguars.
Lions, Panthers. Woof.
Lions.
Lions. Okay.
My boy Cam Newton didn't play last week. Is he gonna play this week?
And they still won. I hope he plays this week. If he plays this week, I pick Panthers because their defense is something to see.
Yeah, we're going with Detroit and Megatron.
Okay. I have Falcons, Bengals.
We're going with Bengals.
Bengals also, because I think that Falcons, they shot their wad, so to speak, beating the Saints. Speaking of the Saints, Browns.
I see Saints, and I see Johnny Football coming into the game this week.
I see Saints by up. The Saints are going to kill them by like 36 or something. Cardinals. Oh, my bad. Cardinals, Giants. Didn't that already happen? No, that was my bad. I'm sorry. Cardinals.
Cardinals, Giants. Yeah, I'm going Cardinals.
Rams, Bucks. They're both 0-1. I'm going to go Buccaneers.
Rams and Bucks. Yeah, Buccaneers. Easy. No Sammy B.
Seahawks, Chargers. It's not.
Seahawks.
I mean, I don't even need to say anything. Jets, Packers. I have Packers winning.
I got the Jets. Jets. Jets.
Chiefs, Broncos. I pick Broncos.
Broncos.
Texans, Raiders. I pick the Texans.
Texans. This is easy this week, it seems like.
Yeah. Bears, Niners. 49ers.
Ooh, I'm going to Bears.
Because their defense looked horrible last week.
I'm going to Bears.
Okay. Eagles, Colts. I have Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck didn't lose 2 games in a row either. I got him coming back, beating the brakes off everybody else. And then last but not least, which is really I'm gonna say last because I'll be honest with you, nobody gives a shit about this game but us as Cowboy fans. Cowboys, Titans.
Cowboys. Romo makes up for his mistake. Romo makes up for his mistakes he did last week.
Romo rarely has back-to-back games with those multiple picks. Now, whether Murray decides to hang on to the damn ball this week, that's up in the air. But I'm going with the Cowboys, and I'm picking with my mind and not my heart, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that's my picks, man.
Romo will have 8 picks the whole year. He got 3 of them. He threw 9 last year.
So, because he won't make it the whole season, is what you're saying.
The whole season, he'll throw 8 picks this year.
Okay, I hear you talking. I hear you talking. Yo, man, great show, great topics.
I hate the interference that we're having. I don't know what's going on in this show, man. You froze up on me just now. Technical difficulties today. I appreciate you guys tuning in, though. You know what's going on.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to the Ox and the Panda Show. Once again, we'll be right back at you next Tuesday. Tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell everybody. Watch the rebroadcast. See you next week.